Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today with Volume 4 of RWBY. You guys, I cannot wait to check out what is coming next on this show. If you're joining me early today, you already know what it means. It means you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so much, and as always, I am sending you up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in the description down below. So by now you've heard me talk a lot about what I thought of Volume 3, so I won't go hugely in depth. I'm dying to get to Volume 4. So at this point I've done the soundtrack reaction for Volume 3, The World of Remnants, and I did the character short for RWBY, which takes place before Volume 4, which I thought was great, and I enjoyed all three of those actually a lot. Doing the soundtrack reaction really helped me to relive and appreciate even more the moments of the show, as it always does. I gotta tell you, Volume 3 really, it just really, I think it like broke me in as a fan, you know, if that makes sense. Like I was a fan, I was having fun, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Oh, you like that? Do you like RWBY? You like the fun? You like the oh yes, we're gonna give you heartbreak. How you like that?" And I was like, I kind of weirdly like it. Like I was heartbroken, but God, they just the direction that they took it in and the tone that they took on. I mean, they really, in a lot of shows try to do this where it's like a point of no return moment. No. There is no going back from any of this. Not for our characters and not for the world on this show. You know, the world is on the brink of war now. Comm systems are down. Nobody knows. Nobody can talk to each other and figure out what's going on and work together on anything. Kat's kind of out of the bag on, like, not exactly out of the bag, but I mean, Cinder certainly did hint a lot at like what's really going on with, you know, our authority figures here that we know now we're keeping this huge secret and everything about the world. You know, there's Grimm all over. We saw from the character short, it looked like the Grimm are still like, you know, the Grimm have not gone away. They are ravaging many places, and the character short was kind of about RWBY. And Team Juniper, you know, being kind of like going through and helping on their way to try and track down Cinder, I'm guessing. So, and the World of Remnants were great. Those kind of, I think my favorite one of the World of Remnants for Volume 3 was the 4 maidens, because it's so, they did it on the show and it was great, but you really got to like immerse in like the full story and really get to go into it in a little bit more depth. So, and there's so many things about the 4 maidens now that I have questions about. Like, I wonder if it's going to come back on the show, because there were little hints and keywords dropped in the World of Remnant about that I'm like, wait a sec. Like that, like we have a winter and a summer. Does that mean anything, or are they just names? You know, because now we know that RWBY is one of these silver-eyed warriors. You know, from this line of silver-eyed warriors. And I have to say, I miss a lot, guys. There's a lot of stuff I don't get, I don't miss, I don't remember, I don't like. I have these moments a lot, but every once in a while, I just come in. And I just get lucky. And when Ozpin said to RWBY in the first episode, was it the first or second episode? He said to her, like, you have silver eyes. I remember thinking, take note, Hime. Take note. This is important. You don't just say something like that to a person unless there's something more to it. So when Crow was like, do you remember what he first said to you? I'm like, I remember. So yeah, so now we know that she is from that line of you know, and her mother was the same, apparently. So I mean, like, there's little things that I still feel like there's a lot to be peeled away, from these layers. You know, I could be wrong. Maybe we're done with the twists on the series. Maybe we're all done. But I just still kind of feel like there's stuff about like the 4 maidens that's going to come back later. You know, obviously some of the biggest highlights of what happened on the show were the moments that hit us, the fans, and our characters on the show so personally, such as the death of Penny and Pyhrra. Penny, I kind of went through like a process with Penny, because at first I was like, oh, but they killed a character that they can like kind of in theory rebuild. Then when I got thinking about it, I'm like, you couldn't really. If she had an aura and everything, you really couldn't completely replicate her the way that she was. And so that was like when it dawned on me, I was like, oh my God, no, it's so unfair. Like there was so much I was looking forward to seeing her do. And it really hurt. But at the end of the day, you could argue like Penny wasn't a main character on the show. So it still kind of gives you that feeling of like, okay, well, they took someone out, but there's still kind of this off limits of like our main people, you know? And when Pyhrra died, it just broke something inside of me. And it told me there are no boundaries, there are no limits on this show. If you love a character, you better love them while you can, because you just never know. And like even it's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I saw Volume 3, and it's still like one of those things where when I think of it, I feel it all over again. And there's only one other time that I've really been so heartbroken in a reaction, where I just like, even when I look back on it, I felt like my heart was breaking all over again. And I won't say what it was in case you don't watch like all my shows with me and everything. I don't want to spoil anything for you. I'll try and feel out in the comments, like if I'm able to like say it in the comments to someone individually, but I don't even know about that because I don't know how I'd like communicate it without spoiling it for you. But I will say that was resolved the week after the next episode, and it was not an issue anymore. So knowing, like, I know from you guys, like, Penny's not coming back, and I have not asked specifically, but I'm guessing Pyhrra is not coming back. So I think this might be like the most heartbroken I've ever been on a series that I've watched. And it's weird the way that, you know, you would think that would put me off of it, but it just got me more invested, because now I do feel like, now I do have that, okay, now that I know the lengths they're willing to go to, I really need to see what's going to happen, and I really need to make sure that like the rest of my people are protected here, because I can't lose anyone else. So, so without further ado, you know, like I said, I won't recap all of Volume 3, because by now you've seen a bunch of post Volume 3 stuff with me, and I think my time is going on like 10 minutes now. I can't see the time on my camera exactly, but all right, guys, let's go ahead. Let's jump into Volume 4. Let's go. Tell me that. Look at how much better it looks, though. It looks so good. Is that a Grimm? Oh, that is, what a way to kick off the volume here, you guys. Ew, what is he, like, coming out of, like, the primordial ooze or something? What are these pools? Are they just, like, their little sleeping pools? Are they being born out of these pools? It almost looks like they're being born out of these pools. Where are we? Hang on. Where are we? God, it looks even better, you guys. They just constantly... Oh, God, I was gonna say, does this have something to do with the moon? Are they, like, on a different planet or something? Or are they just... They looked very close to the moon. Oh, no, maybe not. Maybe not. They're just way up high, maybe? Okay. Well, that, I gotta say, the two of them looked very surprised. And here's... Oh, here she is.
I have half the mind to thank the little girl that bested you.
If I were you, I'd hunt her down. Find her and Well, she took your eye, didn't she?
What? Who is this person? I don't know if I remember that her eye got taken when Ruby did that. Who? Oh God, no, is this Salem? Oh God, no, Salem freaks me out so bad. Everyone's kind of at attention when she's in the room.
What?
What does that say?
You find such malignance necessary?
Oh, she's clearly the leader.
I'm not particular.
She's become our fall maiden, destroyed Beacon Tower, and most importantly, killed dear Ozpin. So I'm curious. To
I thought he was
what
just missing.
failures are you referring?
I thought he was just missing.
Well, the girl with the silver eyes.
Yes. We've dealt with their kind before.
Oh
How
no.
is it a novice was able to best one of us?
Did
I
they
thought
kill her
exactly.
You hold the key to our victory.
mom? Oh boy.
But your newfound strength brings with it a crippling weakness,
What's that?
which is why you will remain by my side as we continue your treatment.
What's the weakness?
Dr. Watts, you are to take Cinder's place and meet with our informant in Mistral.
Very good.
Tyrion,
Okay.
I want you to continue your hunt for the Spring Maiden.
Spring Maiden.
Gladly.
Ooh.
And Hazel, I'm sending you to the leader of the White Fang. Adam Torres has arranged the meeting. And
Oh.
he continues to prove loyal.
Ugh.
And she wants to know, what about the girl?
What about her? Seems to me like this is Cinder's problem, not ours.
Oh.
That's enough.
Oh dang.
Tyrion,
Tyrion.
My lady.
Spring can wait.
Spring can
Find
wait.
the girl that did this to Cinder
Oh no.
and bring
Oh.
her to me.
Oh no 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 no. He's like, I don't get to kill her and eat her or
Because of your
something?
efforts, Beacon has fallen. And Haven will be next.
Oh no 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 no. You are mistaken.
Eye for an eye.
That was disturbing. Also, who is this? Oh my god, I have so much I want to say. I have so much I want to say about that scene. Who is this? Oh, that's pretty. Oh, we're on a farm. Oh, too much, too much. Oh, it's okay, Freckles. Oh, he seems hardworking. God, we really need to talk about Salem's crew because there's a lot going on there, guys. Wait a second. He's not, but can a boy be a maiden? He's not spring, is he? He's like cultivating crops and things that you do in the springtime. He's not spring, is he?
There's more members of Juniper in this team than Ruby. It just makes sense to go with that one.
But Junior isn't a color.
Ugh. How can I be more clear? 1, 2.
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
That's more than 1.
But we're helping Ruby with her objective. Wouldn't that make her the leader?
Guys,
Oh,
we need to focus.
Yep, John's right.
Also, Junior is way cooler.
Exactly!
I was wondering if they were gonna have to change the name. But that, I'm sad about that, because that kind of means that she's gonna stay with that. This is just temporary till... Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. There's my... Okay, so that outfit from the short is her outfit. It is her outfit. Oh, I love it. Oh, no, 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 no. Ruby, be careful, love. Be careful, love.
Let's get that thing off her.
Jaune has a much more serious tone. I can never forget you, Nora. You're my best girl.
We need to draw its attention away from Ruby.
Everyone's got new outfits, actually, except I don't think Jaune did. I'd have to see him again, but Nora looks different. I think Ren looks a little different. Yeah, he's got like, I think his arms are, yeah, his arms are more exposed now. He looks great. He's so cute. I love him. And then his hair is different. I think his and Nora's hair are like longer, maybe, or maybe he's just letting it.
My blades don't hurt him.
Yeah, Jaune, I think, is in the same. Yeah, how you like that? So, and Ruby's hair is a little bit different. Jaune looks the same, maybe symbolic of the fact that he's not able to move forward till he gets justice for Pyhrra? Or am I just reading too much into that?
You'll be fine without a weapon. You're the strategist.
Jaune. He really needs a weapon. If anything, he needs some defense for himself. Oh yes, lay the hurt on them, please. I gotta say, I like Ruby with this group. Oh, you're gonna need a real, like, massage after that, hun.
Hey, be careful.
Jaune. Okay, so he's still a little comical. But I definitely was getting more serious vibes off him. Is his outfit different? Maybe his outfit is a little different. Uh-oh. That's not good. Yeah, my thoughts exactly.
His arm is a tree.
His arm is a tree. You're gonna regret making your arm a tree. Yeah. What are we doing?
Big mistake.
Oh no. Oh, now it's a flaming tree arm. Nice. Yeah.
Okay, how do we do this?
His body is too thick to break through.
It doesn't care about its body,
Plus, it can keep having new limbs.
but it's protecting its face.
We can't.
The weak spot is the
All of its
face.
limbs off at once, then went for the...
Face.
Guys, I got it!
Good job, strategist.
Did it! Harder.
Is that it?
Seriously, it's trying to keep us from its face. If we kill the limbs, we'll have a shot to kill the whole thing.
All right. Come on, team. Let's do this.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, she is part of their team.
Ruby, right. Nora, ready to try out the new upgrade?
New upgrade.
Right.
Do tell. Oh no, Jaune, please be safe. I want to see Nora's new upgrade. Oh.
Hey, over here!
That's useful. You distracted it. Oh my god, the music though. Oh, we're not gonna hear the theme till the next one probably, dang it. Or no, we'll probably hear it at the end of this one. Never mind. Probably hear it at the end. Oh, Nora. Yeah, let's do this, Nora. I want to see what you got, my girl.
Use everything you've got!
Done. Look at her, like, look at... What the... Oh, it said... it's getting away. Shoot it. That was awesome. Her and Nora, like, were like a cyclone.
Team Junior. All right, okay, Ren, I think you're onto something. It's just not sounding great anymore.
Oh.
Truly can't thank you enough.
Well, we are on our way to Mistral. You can always come along with us if you don't feel safe.
I take it you're not from these parts.
Yeah.
Anima is a large continent.
Oh.
Afraid our people would never survive the long trek to Mistral. It may be safer in the kingdoms, but we prefer our way of life. I just wish we could pay you more.
Our previous arrangement is more than sufficient.
What's the arrangement? Oh. That's cool, so we get to see life outside the kingdoms a little bit.
There you go, son. It's gonna be heavier than you used to.
Look at Nora, she's so
Next
happy.
time you go up against a set of claws.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Don't gotta say anything. Put it on. I'll go get the rest.
I like this guy. Oh, they're
No.
gauntlets?
Waiting for.
What are they?
Right.
Oh, is it a new... Oh, it's a new... Okay, it's a new breastplate.
I was gonna grow out of it eventually.
A sign of progress.
Oh,
Progress.
progress.
What is it?
Oh, no.
What is that?
What, my hoodie?
That's what's under his... That's what's under... Oh,
You little bunny rabbit!
it's him. Oh.
Fucking Pete. From the cereal.
Oh, that was the one that... Oh.
Yeah.
Pyhrra was the not mascot, but the Ruby Rose. Be nice. Cause wasn't Pyhrra the
Suppose we
spokesperson?
don't have to grow out of everything.
Oh, Ruby. The nice bunny.
All the modifications you asked for. That was some fine metal you brought me. That's
Sweet.
quite nicely. Where'd you
Nice.
get it from?
Oh no! Oh, is it made from? Oh, don't tell me that's from Pyhrra. Oh God. Oh, a little part of her will always be with him. Now he's got a new look. And a weapon and a okay, very nice, very nice.
It cleans up all right, don't you think?
He's looking pretty good.
He certainly does.
I still think a grenade launcher would have really brought the look together.
I'm sure you did.
Team Ranger now. Team Junior.
Still not a color.
Doesn't matter what we're called. As long as we're together.
You kids sure you won't stick around? You've been
Rangers.
real good to this town.
Sorry, but we've got another mission. Make it to Haven Academy, no matter what.
We've heard the
Right.
next village over has a working airship.
I'd like to know for sure. Stroll signals were bad enough out here when Beacon Tower was still up. Haven't
Okay.
heard from Jaune village in a while.
Okay. Yep. Comms are down.
Way to find out.
Let's get going.
Check,
Water?
check.
How about ammo?
Locked and loaded.
Nice.
Need Dust Company.
Got the map?
Ah.
Red's got it.
No, I don't.
No. No, I
Please tell me
don't.
you're joking.
Guys, where's the map? Oh, lovely. Oh, Weiss. We're gonna get to check in with our other girls.
Yes?
She's got a real new look.
Pardon the interruption, Miss Schnee, but your father wishes to speak to you.
Thank you, Klein.
Poor Weiss. Hearing her songs on the Volume 3 soundtrack really enlightened me as to what she's been going through. I'll tell you that. Okay. Let's talk real quick, guys. We need to talk about Salem's people, because there's this one guy who's got, like, if you cross Joker with Orochimaru from Naruto, and I don't know how to feel about that. On the one hand, I'm like, that is a very interesting character. On the other hand, I'm like, I am creeped out the entire time. I think they said his name was Tyrion. Okay, so we had Tyrion. What was the other guy's name? They said it. Watts, I think. And, who else? I don't know. We'll see them. Oh, yeah, Hazel was like the gruff guy. Were there more people? I don't think there were. So Cinder, I don't know if did they show us that Cinder had lost an eye? I don't know if they had. And maybe they did, and I just forgot. But Cinder's voice and eye are gone. Her voice is very faint. Salem has a very vested interest in Cinder. Am I reading that right? Because she not only was like, nah, she did a bunch of stuff, but then she's like, Cinder wants the girl. Forget the Spring Maiden. We're going after the girl. Salem seems like she doesn't have to kind of placate anybody in this group. She is very much a leader. What is her big interest in Cinder? Why is her big connection with Cinder? Also, there are other maidens. Well, we knew there were other maidens, but like they hadn't mentioned them, and I'm like, who is the Spring Maiden? And then they show, I don't know, I guess it wasn't. I guess it was just like a farm boy. I don't know why they showed us I don't know who the farm boy is. I don't know if he's important, but I'm like, oh my God, is he the Spring Maiden? Like they never came out and said it had to be a female, did they? Like the name Maiden indicates female, but I don't think when they were describing it, they said if somebody tries to steal the power from you, or if the person you're thinking about is you're dying, or something. They never said, like, the female who tries to steal the power from you, the female you're thinking about is you're dying, blah, blah, blah. Could it be? Or I'm probably just reading way too much into it. It's just he was doing spring things, guys. He was doing, he was doing farm things. I don't know. I'm probably reading way too much into it. Thinking that this young boy that they showed for, 30 seconds is the Spring Maiden. So then we are going to get into the other maidens. I'm really happy to hear that. Okay, interesting to see where everyone is at with team formerly known as Juniper. But yeah, that's I was wondering, are they going to change the name? But then it kind of makes me sad that they're changing the name, because that means that Ruby, I don't want Ruby's journey with Team Ruby to be over. This is temporary, right? This is just temporary. I have no clue. I did like Ranger a lot, actually. Junior, because really it's not Junior, it's Junior. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of feeling Ranger at this point, but I don't know. We'll see. There's part of me that does not want this to be a permanent thing with them, even though they are working together really well. Jaune having a little bit of Pyhrra's metal, I think that's what they were implying there, is really sweet and beautiful. Him having, okay, so I get that it's funny that he has a little baby bunny on his shirt. However, is he doing that because she was the Pumpkin Pete spokesperson? Is that why he has the hoodie on underneath? I don't know. Maybe he just likes Pumpkin Pete's, but then he had never heard of her, so I feel like it's directly linked to her. And then Ruby was laughing so hard. I'm Ruby Rose! Ruby! Be nice. Maybe he just likes bunnies. I don't know. But good to see them all, on their mission. We saw a little bit of Weiss there. And it looks like she is back in full Schnee mode. I guess we're going to get to know her dad and everything. But I got to say, I knew she and her dad were, but after listening to Volume 3 soundtrack, I was like, whoa, this is much more of an abusive kind of thing than I realized. So now I'm doubly not happy that she's been brought back to be with her dad. And they showed was that her brother maybe? Was that another family member that they showed in the end there? Love the new theme, by the way. It's perfect. Each one is just perfect for its time. I absolutely loved it. So okay, I'm gonna watch one more. So I'll wrap this up and I'll say more at the end, but Great start, guys. Great start. Love it. Let's go. Oh, Weiss. Look at her darker outfit, though. I love it. Very fitting, too. I love the kind of ombre of dark to light.
Good afternoon, sister.
It's her brother.
A pleasure to see you out of your room for a change.
Oh, I didn't know
Hello,
she had a brother.
Whitley.
Whitley.
You're in a cheery mood today.
Klein made crepes for breakfast.
What do you
Okay.
want?
I heard Father shouting with someone in his study earlier.
Mother?
No, she's already drinking in the garden. I
Oh.
thought it was a man.
Hmm?
I just wanted to warn you. I heard he had asked to speak with you.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. You're strong, like winter.
You never liked winter.
Oh.
True, but you can't deny her resolve.
You seem different.
And you've been gone. I'll have you know I didn't stop growing while you were away at Beacon.
Okay.
Anyway, good luck with Father.
So the two of them get along. He's the little brother. He doesn't get along great with Winter.
Thank you.
But they seem like they got each other's back a little bit. And there's a portrait. So it's Winter, Weiss, and then Whitley. Oh, the mom looks very they all look very unhappy except for the dad and the brother, I got to say, look very unhappy. That sounded like Pyhrra's voice, didn't it? Well, we got the map. Somehow.
We're not lost. The next town is Jaune. My family used to visit it all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Aw.
Don't you have, like, 4 sisters?
He did have a bunch of sisters. 7.
You know, that actually explains a lot.
Because they taught him how to
Wait,
dance.
What do you mean?
So, what did you
Wait.
do there?
Oh,
Oh,
all
sorry,
sorts of
what?
stuff. Over here is a great hiking trail, and over here is where we went camping all the time. I got my own tent because I was special. Also, so my sisters would stop braiding my hair.
Didn't like the look?
Yeah, they just kept doing pigtails, but personally, I think I'm more of a warrior's wolf tail kind of guy.
A warrior's wolf tail.
I stand by what I said.
Jaune. Oh, Jaune.
What?
Uh-oh. What are we looking at? A warrior wolf tail kind of man. That's my kind of man. A warrior wolf tail. I bet he look cute in the pigtails, though. What are we looking at? Oh.
There could be survivors.
A town's like... Oh. Town's like destroyed. Oh, no.
Huntsman.
What happened?
Okay.
Who killed all of these people?
Bandits.
Bandits, not Grim.
Tribe. Then, with all the panic,
Oh. Oh, Grim. Yeah, okay. Yeah, shoot.
Yeah, Red and I can take turns carrying him.
I don't know if he'll make it.
He will. He has to.
If we get going now, his chances will be better. I can run
Yeah.
ahead and look for help.
Guys,
Okay. He died. He's gone. Oh. Haven't these poor children seen enough death?
Bury him.
We should go. It's not safe here.
Ren.
He's probably just so done with friggin' death.
Be okay.
Jaune, baby.
I'm just tired of losing everything.
God, Jaune. I can't. Someone needs to hug him right now. What is that? Oh, don't tell me that's like a Grim footprint. What?
About the good of my company. I'm talking about the good of our entire kingdom.
that is a load of garbage, and you know it.
Is that Ironwood?
Beg your pardon.
Jacques, will you please just hear me?
He's not looking good.
You are a trusted friend and ally to this family, James. But what you're suggesting is absurd.
What's he
You are
suggesting?
blowing it out of proportion.
The council will never agree to it.
You
What?
forget, I hold 2 seats on the council.
Oh, he took
Our
Ozpin's
dust
seat?
embargo has already cost me millions. I can promise you I have not forgotten.
So this is about you. Vishni, my apologies. You should have been gone by now.
It's okay.
This is awkward.
We'll continue this at another time.
What exactly are they?
Can show you out.
What exactly are they trying to do? Was he referring to their secret council? When he said he held 2 seats?
Please know, you'll always have a home at Atlas Academy, Vishni. We'll be back in session before you know it.
Oh, yeah, there is no more beacon. Oh, that's
Forget your manners while you were away.
Is that a portrait of the dad looking like all blue steel?
Can you believe there are still people in the world that blame Atlas for what happened to Beacon, to Vale?
I don't think it.
They weren't there.
Yeah, nobody
Wonder
knows.
Ironwood wasn't stripped of his rank. I suppose the council trusts him, for better or worse.
Yeah, that is the council.
I trust him.
Thanks to him, Atlas is forbidden from exporting dust to other kingdoms. A precautionary measure, as he puts it, until we're certain no one is going to declare war.
That's
How
hurting
anyone
his
could possibly
business.
find that to be sound logic is beyond me. Which is why the Schnee Dust Company will be holding a charity concert in the coming weeks.
Oh, is
we
that
need
what
to show
they
the people of Remnant that we are on their side.
Oh.
We are all victims of the fall of Beacon.
That's wonderful news.
I know. And I think it would make a lot of people happy if you performed at the event.
Oh, is she gonna sing?
Excuse me?
Many forget that you were there. My own daughter, a Schnee, on the grounds defending another kingdom.
You're not using
And we
her
need to show
pain.
that the Schnee family is just as
Are
strong
you?
as ever.
Are you using her pain?
Asking me if I'd like to sing or telling me?
I think it would make a lot of people happy.
Have you thought about
Start practicing.
how it would make your daughter feel?
That's my girl.
Mmm.
Hot coffee, Miss Schnee? I always find he keeps his study dreadfully cold.
Oh,
Thank you, Klein.
Klein seems nice.
You know what I think?
What?
I think it's to balance out all his hot air.
Klein?
Oh, Klein's got a little bit of a dark side. Klein. Klein is like lunch from Dragon Ball.
There's my happy little snowflake.
There's more than two. There's more than two. Klein has like multiple personalities. That's definitely Pyhrra. That's definitely Pyhrra. Why is Ruby having that? Why is Ruby having that dream? Huh? What? What? What's happening? What are all those little orbs? Don't tell me that's like remnants of Pyhrra's aura or something. And she's trying to communicate with Jaune. I will die in a river of my own tears.
All right, Jaune.
Oh.
We practice. Follow these instructions. Shield up.
Oh.
Keep your grip tight.
She made him a
Don't
video.
forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready? Go. Again.
It's a good thing she made him a video.
Now, assuming you aren't cheating, we can take a break. I know this can be frustrating. And it can feel like so much effort to progress such a small amount. But I want you to know that I'm proud of you.
God.
You met someone so determined to better themselves. You've grown so much since we started training. And I know this is just the beginning. Jaune, I want you to know that I'm just happy to be a part of your life. I'll always be here for you, Jaune. All right, Jaune. Just like we practiced, follow these instructions. Shield up. Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward. Ready?
And he just does this over and over and over. And it's like he's with her. For just a short time, he's with her.
Yeah.
That was heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking enough that he's doing that and has the video of her. Oh, God, you're really going to add me there. That's heartbreaking enough, but to think that there's that part at the end where she says, this is just the beginning. I'll always be here. And in a way, though, she is, though. She is. Because he's constantly has her in his mind and his heart. Oh, that was, wow, guys. Wow. So that was not what I was thinking, because when she kept on waking up hearing her say, Jaune, I was thinking like, oh my God, did she like get like a little bit of the fall maiden power and she's like out there so like her essence or something? I don't know. I'm really reaching there, but I think I'm really reaching with that one. Okay. I'm caught. I'm caught. All right, you guys, that was phenomenal. So we still have not caught up very much with Blake and Yang. We've seen them in the intro now at this point, but we caught up a little bit with Weiss in this one. And I have to say, seeing her dad in action, I'm really getting a lot more of a feel for kind of the passive aggressive type of abuse that has been going on. I really honestly did not realize it until the Volume 3 soundtrack that I knew that she felt she had a lot to rectify on his behalf and that he had not been a great dad and he had been kind of like, you know, there had been some stuff, but like I did not realize just how much he belittled her. And I really saw that exemplified here. And that, you know, we can see how he's very after his own interests. And oh, we got to see Ironwood again. That was nice. So when he says he has 2 seats on the council, I'm assuming he means Ozpin's. But, you know, I really saw how he is very much after his own interests, and he, you know, is trying to it just seems like his first priority is his company and the profits and everything. There's probably a lot more to it than that. I'm sure he has like a story as well, but you know, this whole charity thing is kind of this big fabricated thing to show like, okay, well, we've got to get our spot back. So we've got to show people like, look, we're still on board, you know, just kind of a big, you know, big fake corporate thing, you know. And, like, when he told her, like, I think it'd be nice if you sang, at first I was like, oh, yeah, we could get to hear her sing. And then it dawned on me, like, he starts saying, yeah, people forget that, like, you were there. You suffered. And it's like, oh, my God, no. I know you're not taking your daughter's personal suffering and anguish and traumatic experience and trying to, like, use it to your advantage, you know? Try and be like, look guys, look at my dog, look at my daughter was there. Did you guys know my daughter was there? And it's like, no, that is your daughter. Like, that's not where your focus should be here. Your focus should be, oh my God, my daughter was there. Does my daughter need help? Does my daughter need, like, to talk to somebody? And that kind of, in a nutshell, showed me what we're dealing with here. So I'm like, already not off to a great start with a dad. Cline, on the other hand, I'm on board with. So when he was sneezing and changing personalities, I don't know if some of you guys watch anime and everything, but not Dragon Ball Z, but Dragon Ball, there was a character named Lunch, and she could, like, I think it was if she sneezed, actually. If she sneezed, she, like, turned into a different personality of hers. And when he started doing it, I'm like, oh my God, he's like Lunch. So that's a mild spoiler. I'm sorry for Dragon Ball if you've never seen it. But I'm liking Klein so far, guys. I'm liking Klein. I wonder what his deal is. Is that just like something he's doing for her amusement, or does he legitimately have like multiple personalities? So we'll see. But we got to meet Whitley, I think his name was. Was his name Whitley? Her brother, who seems... It was hard to size him up, honestly, without them coming out and saying, like, you know, there were a few lines that made it seem like they kind of had each other's back a little bit, even though he wasn't crazy about his oldest sister. But it was kind of hard to tell from his tone, like, kind of where he was at and, like, where they were at. So I'll be curious to see, like, more of their interactions. So we have the continued adventures of Team... And I just felt awful for them when they got to that town and just had to witness more death. And I imagine they've been witnessing that a lot. Like, after everything they went through at Beacon, being out on these travels and trying to help these towns and everything, I think they probably have seen even more, like, destruction and chaos and death and everything, which just makes me feel terrible. And seeing Ren's reaction, Ren, who, like, never gets ruffled by anything, just being, like, done, really drove it home. They saw something, was it like a grim footprint or like a symbol or something? And they exchanged a look that they were like, what's that look about? What's that about? And then there was the just absolutely mind-blowingly heartbreaking scene at the end where Jaune is training using a video that Pyhrra made for him. And it's just, it really goes to show, like, she really is not gone because she is so at the forefront of his mind and his heart. It just, the last lines of just her, like, wanting to say something and then not saying something, but saying, like, I'll always be here, and this is just the beginning, and, oh, she just had so much to do. She just had so much left to do, I feel like. It's awful that she's not here. But when Ruby kept on waking up hearing her, I'm like, don't tell me. They're like, don't tell me there's a part of her out there that's still out there, you know what I mean? Because, like, she was about to get the Fall Maiden powers. Like, if she got any little part of those, and then, like, her essence or part of her aura, I don't know if that, I don't think it works that way, but if it was, like, still out there, you know? Well, didn't she give some of her aura to, she kind of imbued Jaune with, like, I don't know if it was, like, some of her aura. She helped him unlock his aura. Is that what, like, the little white orbs were? So literally, a part of her is always with him. Guys, that is beautiful and just absolutely freaking heartbreaking all at the same time. All right, so we got a lot in those 2 episodes, guys. We have a whole lot to look forward to. We still don't know, like, where Blake and Yang are at exactly. We, like, know roughly where they're at, but we have yet to catch up with them. We have a lot going on with Weiss. We have a lot going on with these travels of our team, formerly known as Juniper. And we got to see Ironwood a little bit. And so we kind of checked in a little bit with, like, the council stuff, just, like, a little bit. I guess Ozpin is dead. I thought he was just missing. They're talking like he's dead. Salem's crew we met. All right, guys. We are off to quite a start. And I love how, like, we still do have kind of, like, the lighthearted tone at times. But they very much, like... You can tell, like, this is a different show. It'll always have that element. But we're kind of past point of no return with the innocence of youth, you know, like the song said. So all right, guys, I absolutely loved it. Oh my God, I've been looking forward to this so much, you guys. You just don't even know. I've been looking forward to this so much. I cannot wait for more Volume 4. I enjoyed the heck out of those episodes. I cannot wait to see more. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. You guys, thank you so much, as always, for joining me. Please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.